Right then everyone, welcome to another episode of Gorton's Garage, and today we're going to be talking about cakes, obviously, because they're one of my favourite things on the entire planet. And to make a good cake you need the best ingredients, and I think you need to be paying the right amount, because if you've got too expensive of a cake you can't live up to it, which I believe is a good analogy for cars. But if you could get an amazing cake car for a really good price with the best ingredients, is that the best solution overall? I think it is. Oh, and talking about cakes, my favourite bit is the top bit. What's it called again? The Chery. This is the Chery Tiggo 8, and I love it. Come here. So getting inside of the Chery Tiggo 8, how does it feel? Well, it's luxurious. It's got the easy access seats. I love easy access that you can get in and it just caresses you. Here you go, sir, there's your driving position. Hope you have a nice journey. I really like it. The steering wheel is really nice. This lovely big infotainment display, again with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. I feel like that's like a standard in cars these days. These lovely ambient lights that go throughout the car, and all of these different kind of complementary soft touch materials. Now, normally I'm not a big fan of soft touch. I don't really get it. I don't really care. But in here, I feel like I do care. I feel like this is the type of car that you can only wear chinos in when you drive. It feels like a very luxurious and elegant car to drive. I don't really want my kids to come in here. Do you know what I mean? I feel like if you get the Tiggo 8, you might need to also get a cheaper car to run around in. And this is the premium car to some mummy and daddy to go on date night in. Although saying that, it has got 7 seats. So I guess you could get all of the family and a dog in here and the grandparents if they were coming along as well. I feel like they've just done such a nice job inside of here. The materials of the seats, it's kind of this faux suede. You definitely want to be a passenger inside of this car because it turns into a reclining seat. You get this lovely under leg rest and also a massager. So if you are a passenger princess, there is no other car. And if you are regularly in the doghouse, I suggest getting this car, because if anyone's ever angry at you, pop a little massage and a recline, they'll forget what you ever did wrong for about 3 hours, but it will come back because it always comes back. The center console, which has a 50-watt charger, so it can charge your phone nice and quick, but it also has an air vent as well to cool your phone as it's charging. Genius. You got your lovely little mode selector to go between sport and eco mode. Don't know why you would drive this car outside of eco mode, because the costs to run it are so low. You've got a lovely little toggle here to go between it being a pure electric vehicle and a plug-in hybrid, where it uses the engine and the motor together with Chery's super hybrid system. This iPad-esque display is great, and it's also interactive. You've got the little crackling fire and the fog going across the top, and even some little ripples in the lake. It's quite sweet. Makes me want to go camping. Don't know why. Oh no, I do. It's the tent there. What else can I tell you about the inside of this car? The sound system is incredible. It's made by this company called Sony. You might have heard of them. Again, all of these things that I'm talking about are premium features. The screen is so nice and responsive, and you would think because of the value of the car that they've cut corners somewhere, but they haven't. I think everything that you need in a car, I'm trying to think of features that it's missing and I can't think of any. You also get your map inside of the driver's display, which is what I brought up on one of my previous videos. I don't like it when it's only there, because when the passenger wants to mess about with the screen, as they do, you lose sight of the maps. With this one, they can do whatever they want and you still know where you're going. And you know, when you're in these country hills of Cheshire, you can get lost. I'm lost now, but I've decided to make this video. I'm kind of panicking because I don't know where I am. It's very impressive. Let me show you the back and then the other back. Let me get that for you. Oh, you're welcome, of course. Now, the back of this car, well, actually, not the back of this car, the middle of this car is really big and really luxurious. It kind of feels like you're sat in the back Land Rover, BMW. You know, this feels like a £100,000 car. And I'm not being dramatic when I say that. And when you actually find out the value of this car, I think you're going to be blown away. It feels really nice. You've got some nice, big, deep pockets in the back for the kids' books and iPads and all that type of stuff. They are heated seats. The road does come forwards and backwards for a little spoiler alert that's coming up. And of course, I cannot, for the life of me, review a car without doing a backwards roll in it, because that's what everyone wants. But because it's such a luxury premium car, I'm going to take my shoes off. So the backwards roll test in the Chery Tiggo 8, how's it going to go? I'll tell you in 10 seconds. Chery. Oh my God, I've fallen out of the car. Oh my God. Ah, my back, my spine. Ah, I wasn't until let's see a replay of the spine. I think I went too fast. It was entirely my technique. Winded wasn't the car's fault. I'm giving it a 9. That was the fastest that I've done it. I feel like I've sliced part of my body, but it's a 9. Right, let me show you the true back. Now, to get in the true back of this car, you can put the seats down. I'll go around the other side just so you can see. Little lever here, lift it up, and you are now in the back seats of the car. Bring that back. Now, for kids, this is absolutely perfect. And do you know what? I can sit here, so for short journeys, in fact, for medium journeys, I actually don't think this is that bad. And it's kind of like a really nice car jail to put your kids. Let me put that down. I can't see yous. There we go. You can see me a little bit better. You can definitely do a long journey in the back here as an adult. You know, there's plenty of room there to get another couple of adults in there or some car seats. This is really nice. If I put them down, I'm happy here. I think this is a really cool inclusion, and it doesn't eat up too much boot. I think it's fine. Oh, how do I get out? Oh my God, I'm claustrophobic. I'm claustrophobic. I need to get out. I've just banged myself. Yeah. Let's check out the boot. So the boot in the 7-seat mode isn't ginormous, obviously, because it prioritizes size inside of the cabin. So you get your bags in here. And you know what? It's not the smallest thing in the world. However, you've got 2 extra seats here for the humans, so you can pick and choose. Or you could do one of both. If you've just got the one kid that you want to get in the back here, then you've got all of this room, and then it starts making a little bit more sense, because when you put it down, then we have a big old cavernous boot. And when I say big old cavernous boot, it might fit. Yep, it fits 3 of me. Let's have a quick look what 3 of me looks like. Perfect. The boot is massive. It's actually this big in litres. Ping! Again, I don't fully understand what litres is, but I do understand what space looks like through my eyeballs. And I know that I can get the pram here, I can get a big shop in here, I can get my suitcases in here. It is a really big cavernous space. In fact, let's bring you in a little bit further so you can see. Like, that is a really, really good size boot. Absolutely perfect. Well done, Chery. And while we're here, let's have a quick look at the outside of the car. Now, looks are always going to be subjective, but this car to me, I think looks absolutely beautiful. It looks luxurious, elegant. It's really got some good kind of curbside presence. I mean, the lights look great. That grille is really kind of big and in your face and dominating on the road. I really like all of the sleek lines on the car. It just looks the part. You know, if you want a luxurious family SUV, I don't think you can do much better than this car. And again, I've not told you how much the car is yet, because I think it's really, really going to surprise you. And I'm not just saying that. I genuinely believe this will be one of the best-selling cars of the year. And again, it is definitely up there with one of my favorites. I mean, look at this rear kind of long tail light, kind of Tesla Model Y, Porsche Cayenne-esque, but without the price tag. So what's the Chery Tiggo 8 like to drive? Well, there's only one word that really comes to mind, and it is luxurious. It's just such a nice, kind of simple, elegant car to drive. The seats are lovely and comfy. The engine with that Chery super hybrid system just seems to work perfectly. Going down a beautiful little country lane. One of my favorite things to do is drive around where I live and almost plan to get lost. I go down little streets that I've never been down before, and this is exactly one of them. Lovely architecture. So a quick summary on the Tiggo 8. It is incredible to drive. It delivers more than what you actually need from a speed and performance perspective. It's got 7 seats. It's really cheap to run. It can do over 50 miles of range as a pure electric vehicle. So if you charge that car every night and you don't do 50 miles worth of driving a day, so I don't know many people that do, then you can just use this car as a pure EV. It's so well put together. And dare I say it, it feels very European. It does feel like the BMWs and the Audis. It feels like the designer at Chery probably wore like them graph paper checkered shirts with a nice pair of thin frame spectacles on and some trousers and loafers. And maybe he wanted to be an architect but got a little bit bored of creating houses and thought, I'm going to design cars, because this car definitely feels like it's been meticulously planned, which is so bananas when you look at how much this car costs, which again, I'm not going to tell you until the end of this video, but it is remarkable how much value in the material and how much pleasure this car gives you for the amount of money that you put into it. It's very, very interesting. Worth mentioning as well that I use these cars religiously. I do hundreds and hundreds of miles driving to London and back, maybe a 400-mile round trip in one sitting, to really get a flavour of what these cars are like on all different types of roads. Something else as well after driving this car for quite a period of time is the performance that you get out of this car. It's quite astronomical. It's a huge car. It's a 7-seat large SUV. But when you put your foot down, it does move. That Chery super hybrid system, the partnering of the petrol engine with the electric motor, does give you a really nice boost. 58.9 miles per gallon. That's astronomical. So not only can you drive this car for, I think it's up to 60 miles, I'll put the exact figure here, on the electric motor, but when the petrol motor kicks in, it does have that kind of hybrid drivetrain to allow you to get the most amount of energy out of your engine without burning that fossil fuel. It's nice round here. Right, let's get home and I'll show you how much this car costs. Right then everyone, you go onto the LeaseLoco website and you search for Chery Tiggo, or you can just search for Tiggo. It's completely up to you. The Chery Tiggo 8 is right there, and there is that price, £242 a month. I'm almost certain that no one could guess that the car that comes with all the 7 seats and the Sony sound system and the smoothness and luxurious materials would come in at 240 quid a month. I mean, that is absolutely astronomical. And as you can see on the right hand side, there's 2 different trims to this car, the Aspire and the Summit. Now you can click compare trims and it will tell you the differences between the two. And when you are happy, all you need to do is scroll down and click. LeaseLoco will then search 112 different providers and find you the best deal for that car. You click get my quote, enter your details, sit back and wait for your quote to arrive. And then it's up to you whether you buy it or you don't. And if I was you, I'd buy it. And that's it everyone, my review of the Chery Tiggo 8. An amazing car, especially for that value. Quite possibly the best affordable family SUV in the entire country. Let me know in the comments if you think of a car that can beat the Tiggo 8. And until then, I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Gordon's Garage! It's Gordon's Garage! Gordon's Garage!